Should go like that. I can't see what I'm doing. See. Okay, right here. Okay, show it on mix it some more. Really mixed it up. Then mix it up some more. And I have no clue if I did it right or not. Anyway, mixed. Imagine it's 20 moves away, 5 moves away, 3, I'll do it right, 3 moves away, 1 move away. Stephen Bundy Imagination Song. See, I can do it when I want to, when I focus, that is. Now my version is like that, then mix it up. I gotta know which way to go here. Go in 25, 4, 25, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See? Like that. Let me try it again. 25 moves. That ain't right. Anyway, Sam Brown says spin it around like that for a flourish. And it also shows everybody that you solved the whole thing. Alright. My version is this. Where show it and go 20 moves away, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And watching videos on my take of, can't think of that guy's name, but anyway, the Ryan somebody who invented it, and Dixon or something like that. He did it on America's Got Talent or British Got Talent, I can't remember. Dixon or whatever. Watching his video on YouTube, and you know, people upload videos on other musicians doing it. I don't know how it's really done, and Ryan Petty does it, and I'm sure his dad, Craig Petty, does it too, because Ryan does it in his Rubiks act. Ryan Petty, the kid magician, and soon he's going to be Ryan, the illusionist magician, grown-up magician, anyway, because he's 10 now, eventually he's going to be an adult. Anyway, I started at age 5, Matt Franco started at age 3, Copperfield started at either 6 or 7, but Copperfield got his first special on TV at age 21. He started out as a ventriloquist, went into Louis Tanning's magic shop to get a better dummy, and walked out with a bag of tricks, and he found out he was really good at losing magic tricks and throwing his voice. And Jeff Dunham found out that he's good at throwing his voice, but he did do magic tricks at one time. And there are magicians who combine illusions and ventriloquism and being a pastor at the same time. And that's Howard Chapel. Brother Rose does ventriloquism with his dummy Seth. And Brother Rose still preaches when he can and soul wins, but he gave the dummy to a guy in Africa, if I understand right. He's put the dummy in retirement. He's used that dummy for a long time. And looking at the knickknacks, I saw it looked just like Seth. And he said, "Oh, that's Seth Jr." I thought, "Oh, okay." Anyway, this is my take on the spectator solves the Rubik's Cube. I don't know how it's really done, but this is my take on it. There's no spectator here, but maybe when I get a chance to either Thanksgiving or Christmas or someone, or in the church or whatever, a good news or maybe a combination of both. But I'm going to try to get that on camera and see how it plays out. But this is my take on it. He tells the audience that the spectator that he picks is going to be able to solve the cube by themselves. And he shows it mixed, and he goes and he says, "Now I want you to mix the cube like just watch how I'm mixing the cube, and I want you to do the same." And they'll say, "Okay." So you see the cube, see? All right. Before I do that, did I do it too many times? I don't know. I'm sitting there talking. I'll find out if I did it too much. If I did, oh well. I'll have to try it again. I think I did it one too many. Oh well. Trying to explain something and that goes there, I think. That goes, no. This goes, oh boy, I really, no, they don't go like that. I might have mixed the cube up really good. That goes over here. That goes there, but I gotta have that there. Where's the red? Oh, there's blue. Okay, there, solved it. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. It's all mixed up. Let's mix it up a little bit more. Mix it up a little bit more. Mix it up a little bit more. And mix it up even more. And I have no idea. Okay. Anyway, my take is, I tell the spectator to mix the cube like I'm doing it behind my back. I want you to mix the cube behind your back the same way. Now, I can't remember the guy's last name that created this, but his name is Ryan. I can't remember his last name. But Dixion and some others, and Ryan Petty, and I'm sure Craig Petty, have performed this. I don't know how it's really done, but this is my theory take on how how it could be done. It's like Houdini had many ways to get out of a wooden packing crate, but to the audience it looked the same. Copperfield and Doug Henning had many ways to do their illusions, but to the audience it looked like the same. I'm sure Franz Ray, Lance Burton, and others. It's like Copperfield walks through shadow-wise through an industrial fan that undercrow Christian Luther invented shadow-wise, like walking through the Great Wall of China idea, but use an industrial fan, and he'd have a girl to take with him. But then later on, he changed it up. He left the girl on stage, and he shadow-wise through, and he appeared in the audience, not just he and the lady. Usually he and the lady reappear in the audience, but one time he surprised the audience. He changed it up. He left the girl on stage, and he went through the industrial fan, and then he reappears magically in the audience, and then come back up on stage to meet the girl to take a bow. Whereas normally both of them disappear in the industrial fan shadow-wise and reappear in the audience together and come up on stage and take a bow. See, Copperfield changed the method up a little bit. Well, this is my take on Ryan's idea. I don't know how he did it, but this is my theory take on it. Anyway, you tell the spectator to mix the cube behind their back. Just mix it like I mixed it. You show it, and you tell them, and you say, oops, I don't want to do that. You tell them to mix the cube like you, and just do exactly like this. Just do like I'm doing, mixing the cube, and they'll say, okay, and you give it to them, and you show the audience the cube, and I have no idea what I did. Oh boy, here goes anything. What did I do? I'm trying to take my take on this, and I'm not doing so hot. Okay, I think I got it right. Anyway, and then you hand it to the spectator, and they mix it behind their back. You see it mixed, and they put it behind their back, and they say, mix the cube, and they're mixing it, alright, and you say, on the count of 3, bring the cube in front, and they say, okay. So, while they're mixing it, and then all of a sudden, I'm waking the neighborhood up. Anyway, you're mixing the cube up behind them. They're mixing the cube behind their back, and you say, on the count of 3, bring the cube up front. And they and you go 1, 2, 3, and they go, how did I do that? And then everybody in the audience are like, how did she do that? Were you in on it? No, I wasn't in on it. And she can honestly say that because she's not in on it. She mixed the cube up like I told her, or the guy that I told him how to mix it, or a kid that I teach told him how to mix it. And on the count of 3, they bring it up in front, and it's solved. The spectator solved the cube. That's my take on it. I don't know how it's really, how it's really done, but that's my take. And you just helped me realize a couple hours ago that this idea is based on Mark Wilson's The Witch the farmer and the witch, and I forgot the other thing. You pick kids out of the audience, and magically they switch costumes when you think, could you see the boy being covered up as the farmer and the girl as the witch and whatnot, and the other person as the other person. And as you tell the storyline, all of a sudden the witch ends up being the farmer and the farmer ends up being the witch, and vice versa, and the other person ends up being someone else. And the audience is amazed. And Mark Wilson is the first person to my knowledge that come up with this idea. Because I read a lot of stage illusion ideas, and all the versions, everybody's in on the know, including the people that pick out the audience. But in this case, those boys and girls have no clue what just went on. They were instructed what to do, and the audience was mesmerized. And when they watch that same video of them performing it, they're going to wonder, how did we do that? I mean, we did it, but how did, huh? But you need to get the Mark Wilson Course of Magic, either in soft cover or thick cover, and it explains it. It's so clever, it's so amazing. But that same idea is applied to this cube. Exactly.